Bruce, and now at 5:30, a year ago around this time, Amanda Lucas had just given birth to a beautiful baby boy, her second son. Just 2 months later, on Thanksgiving, she found herself in the midst of a medical crisis that could have killed her. Tonight, Channel 3's Hannah Daniels shares the story of her comeback from an extremely rare form of cancer that was related to her pregnancy.
Chase Lucas and his mom, Amanda, are enjoying a little cuddle time in between doctor's appointments at Hartford Hospital. Her journey here started last Thanksgiving when she suddenly felt her face twitching. And then things got even worse.
Just couldn't move. I couldn't hear. Everything was just stopped. And then my cousin laid me down and I yelled at her and I said, call the ambulance, and then I had my seizure.
The Newtown mom, who was spending the day with family in the Hartford area, was rushed to Hartford Hospital. Within hours, doctors knew how serious this was. She had a type of cancer called choriocarcinoma.
I was like, what am I going to do? How am I going to take care of my kids?
Dr. Aaron Shafer is the gynecological oncologist who treated Amanda.
So choriocarcinoma is essentially a tumor or cancer of placental tissues.
Amanda's cancer was diagnosed at stage 4.
Here are the lungs on either side, and these round, very bright balls are the tumors that were in the lung.
Amanda's cancer had spread from the point where the placenta was attached to her uterus during her pregnancy up to her lungs. There were several metastases, and they were big.
Somewhere between ping pong and tennis ball.
The cancer also went to her brain. That's what caused the seizures. The rapid spread of the cancer was alarming, but doctors were hopeful.
And that's one good thing about this type of cancer, is that it's very sensitive to chemotherapy, which is why, as I said to Amanda, even though she was stage 4 and had metastases to her brain, we were confident that we could treat her and hopefully cure her.
She spent months in the hospital enduring radiation and grueling chemotherapy.
Nobody knew if I was going to make it. I mean, it got that bad. I had to have 2 feeding tubes.
But in March, things started turning around, and now
I'm in remission.
She has memory issues resulting from full brain radiation, as well as neuropathy and fatigue, but
I'd rather that than not be here.
And check this out. She recently completed a Spartan race.
It's 8.5 miles of obstacles up a giant mountain.
Quite an accomplishment after all she'd been through. Here's Mom Cindy.
She crossed the finish line and she was crying, we were crying.
You can find more information on choriocarcinoma on our website at WFSB.com. And at Daniels, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.